Hey, this will be a short tutorial on how to set your nanoKONTROL Studio so whenever you press any of these buttons, basically stay lit. Okay, it's one of the things I found quite frustrating when working on iOS with softwares like AUM or whatever you call it. Anyway, the first thing you would want to do, obviously have your controller connected to your MacBook, iMac, whatever you use. Switch it off. Now we want to go scene, beginning and a stop, those three buttons. And we try to do it with one hand, but while pressing them you want to switch it on. Okay, what this will do, basically go to factory settings. So that's what you're probably having now, right? You press the button and it doesn't stay lit. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so that's the first two steps. Well, that's actually one step. The next one, we're gonna move on to the MacBook. Okay, so once we are in the controller, the controller editor on MacBook or my iMac, depending on what you use, you want to go to communication and then receive scene set and receive scene data. Okay, that would basically take the current state of the controller and move it into the editor. Okay, then after this we want to go to button behavior. Okay, where basically we could go from the momentary to toggle. Okay, this will basically allows the controller to, whenever you play, whenever you press any of the buttons, there would be, a toggle type, so on-off kind of thing. I usually just set it up for just first for scenes, because scene number 5 I use for loopy, and it actually works better if we keep it on the momentary type. In global, you could, change all other settings, like choose a name or whatever else would you like to do, keep your lights brighter and etc. Okay. The very last thing you would need to do, go back to, obviously after you have all your settings done, you need to go back again to communication, and then you need to write the scene set and write the scene data. Okay. And after this, you are pretty much done. Okay, we are pretty much at the finishing line here. What I would recommend you to do is to download the Bluetooth MIDI Connect from KORG. It's free. What this will allow you to do, simply connect the controller, as it doesn't do it automatically, so that's another frustrating thing. But if you download the app, you could basically just dump it at the desktop, I guess, the main screen. And before the session, just connect, and that just makes it really convenient. Okay, if we go to AUM or OM, we will go to MIDI road. Okay, and we should see the nanoKONTROL Studio Bluetooth. Obviously, again, you could rename it to whatever you want. Now, anytime you load anything, okay, and you decide to set the controls, let's say if you go to mute, you need to switch off the toggle, okay, and then basically learn it, and that's it. Okay, and it makes it really, really convenient. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Any questions, to let me know in the comments, and I hope I could. Hopefully this basically covers everything, but if you have any more questions, reach out. Cheers.